Welcome to the Mardi Gras Jazz Festival. My name is Andrew Johnston, and I would like to personally thank you for joining us virtually this evening. Our mission at Jazz Empowers is to transform the lives of youth in underserved schools through jazz education. Our vision is that one day all students in America will be able to learn, love, and play jazz directly in their public school. We serve 1,400 students in 26 states, and tonight we'll take you across the country from the Bronx to Memphis to Chicago to hear inspiring testimonies and performances from our amazing students. We will also celebrate Mardi Gras by taking you straight to the French Quarter in New Orleans to hear amazing jazz musicians perform Mardi Gras classics. Before we start the music, let me turn it over to our host for the night, Juliet Vara.
Thank you, Andrew. My name is Juliet Vara. I will be your host and auctioneer for the next 60 minutes. Over the next hour, you will witness and learn how jazz can not only empower and uplift student lives, but our lives as well. Quickly, before the band starts swinging, we are going to close the silent auction in less than 30 minutes. The clock is ticking. To make your bid, go to the link on your screen. We have some amazing packages for you, including a golf resort vacation in Nashville. If you want to claim your win, make sure to do so now. Speaking of wins, tonight there will be opportunities for you to donate. If you would like to support the lives of our students, some of whom you will meet tonight, this is how you can. It's so easy. Just use the donate button on your screen. Throughout the night, we will outline specific needs that you can support. And we'll also have a short live auction where you can win an exclusive trip to New Orleans to experience authentic jazz. At the end of the night, you will see your donations and your wins in your pledge cart, and off you go. That's how easy it is. And if you bought one of the VIP tickets, also thank you. We hope you enjoyed the pre-game festivities. Now it's time for everyone to grab your food, your cocktails, your masks, and your beads. Let's head to the streets of New Orleans to kick off this party in style with an exclusive Mardi Gras performance by Jazz Empowers instructor Ricky Sebastian and his Carnival Time Band.
Welcome to the Mardi Gras Jazz Festival. My name is Rick Sebastian, and we are the Carnival Time Band. I'd like to start off with an old traditional song entitled Going to New Orleans, but first I'd like for you to know who you're listening to up here. Mr. Don Vappy on the guitar and vocals, Mr. Derek Doge on tenor saxophone, Mr. Ashland Parker on trumpet, and Mr. Richard Moten on the bass. Yours truly, Ricky Sebastian. This is Going to New Orleans.
Go to New Orleans, you wanna go see the Mardi Gras. When you go to New Orleans, you wanna go see the Mardi Gras. When you see the Mardi Gras, then you gonna know what's Carnival for. Get your ticket in your hand, wanna go to New Orleans. Get stick in your hand, you wanna go to New Orleans. When you get to New Orleans, then you might see the Zulu King. You can see the Zulu King down on Rampart and Dumaine. You can see the Zulu King down on St. Claude and Dumaine. When you see the Zulu King, then you might see the Zulu Queen. The Zulu King down on St. Claude and Dumaine. You can see the Zulu King down on St. Claude and Dumaine. When you see the Zulu King, then you might see the Zulu Queen.
Hello, my name is Ricky Sebastian. I'm a longtime performer, recording artist, and music educator here in New Orleans. I became aware of Jazz Empowers, was pretty intrigued by their mission to help schools that did not have a band program to get started. I've been working with them now for over a year. I really have enjoyed their approach to music education, how they go about setting up schools with a band program, the fact that they supply the instruments, and they have a really great instruction book as well for the different instruments. I've really enjoyed working with Jazz Empowers. I think they're a really great organization.
We started our band director support program at Jazz Empowers to address the major inequity in jazz education between underserved schools and more economically advantaged schools. In this program, we provide grants and additional support to jazz programs at Title I schools. The band directors at our schools use the funds to bring in expert clinicians, buy instruments, and purchase sheet music. When we started the program in 2016, only 16% of schools represented at the top high school jazz festivals in the country were Title I. In 2020, that number had increased to 26% due to some of our amazing partner schools making these festivals and increased equity initiatives from the festivals themselves. Please sit back and listen as we share a powerful story about one of our schools that your donations support in this program, Celia Cruz, Bronx High School of Music. We're about to see how jazz transforms students' lives.
Essentially, Ellington is the most prestigious high school jazz competition like in existence, I think in the world and definitely in the United States. My students kept coming across the Essentially Ellington videos from previous years and starting to see these young people playing this music at such a high level, and they wanted to represent. No one in New York City had made the finals in over a decade. They were looking at that and they were like, this is our music from our culture and our heritage here. We're in New York City and we should be claiming that heritage and we should be representing. They would stay after school Tuesdays, Fridays, whenever they'd come early at lunch, and we would just play the tunes and play the tunes and play the tunes. I was lucky enough to be brought on with Jazz Empowers at the moment that my jazz program was really starting to get good, and at the moment where I needed support as their band director. Without Jazz Empowers support, we wouldn't be able to bring in artists like this. I mean, we're a Title I school, and the funding for outside artists like this, it just isn't there. They kept it kind of hush-hush, and we were just lucky enough to be rehearsing that day. Can you imagine being in there with your band in the evening and then them not getting in? It's soul-crushing. I mean, my heart was pounding, and then... When Carlos said our name, I had an out-of-body experience. It was silence and then eruption and then chaos. What a moment of joy. I'm going to take that with me for the rest of my life, the way it felt in that room that night. How much joy that there was that they actually made it that far.
What a powerful story from the Celia Cruz Jazz Band. And guess what? You now have the opportunity to support Jazz Empowers if you would like to help more schools like Celia Cruz. The Fund a Need is open, and we're already seeing activity and all these pledges coming through. The Fund a Need is a critical part of the program tonight. In these next few minutes, we receive your pledges. It's your commitment of support. All you have to do is hit the pledge button or the pledge other button on your screen to make a donation you feel comfortable with. And while you're there, type in where you're from. We'd love to get to know you. All right. Before we kind of get started on some of these levels, I want to acknowledge some of the activity that we're seeing. Thank you so much, Barbara Johnson, for that $5 pledge. Maria at $10. Jeffrey Rezick, you're coming in at $20. Jill Ottman, $25. Thank you. Rob Graham at $25 as well. Warren Hawkins, we see you at that $50 pledge. Todd Tukey at $25. And Melanie Jones, Larry Gendel, $50 pledge. Thank you so much. John Cole, Andy Cole at $50 tonight. And Andy Peterson, $100. Thank you so much. Marty Schuler, $25. And Marshall Toe, $500 pledge. Thank you so much. Tonight, gang, we're going to be calling different pledge levels from $1,000 to $500 on down to $70. Each level fills a specific need. We're going to start tonight at that $1,000 level. When you generously donate $1,000, you're allowing Jazz Empowers to sponsor another school like Celia Cruz for the next school year. If you can contribute at that $1,000 level, please do so now. Each time you pledge, your name, as you can see, is going to pop up on the screen that I'm looking at right here on my computer. I'm going to see it. I'm going to do my best to call out your name tonight. Every single person I hope to call out. Every single pledge that you make, the thermometer on the screen there, you see, gets hotter and hotter and hotter. Collectively, I know that we can reach our goal tonight. In fact, I believe that we're going to exceed our goal tonight. We promise to find a level that speaks to your heart, but please know all donations are welcome, all right? So give what you can and customize your dollar amount as you wish. This means every single dollar matters. We want to check in. Taylor Sample at $130. Thank you. Rena K at $25. Michelle B, we see you at $130. And Kanisha, $25. Bernard, $70 pledge. Frank Parker, you're pledging $50 tonight. John Eisen, $100 pledge. Lorraine Morris, you're in at $50. And so is Arian Gata. Thank you so much. Marshall Tao at $500 again. Thank you so much, Marshall. That's $1,000 from you. Thank you very much, Marshall. Linda, you're in at $50. And Tiffany, we see you at $5. Thank you so much. Another giving level tonight, folks. Keep those pledges coming, all right? That $1,000, we still need you, all right? But another giving level tonight is $500. When you donate $500, you sponsor an instructor. This allows Jazz Empowers to bring in an expert jazz educator to provide additional support and rehearsals for a school's jazz band. As you just heard from the band director at Celia Cruz, these extra clinicians were critical as they prepared for the Essentially Ellington competition. For $500, you sponsor an instructor and make this a reality. And as you can imagine, there is an incredible sense of accomplishment that comes from making it to a competition. We're talking about how it builds confidence, leadership, a sense of pride and self-esteem. And these kids, these students, take that out into the world. Let's go ahead and check on these pledges. Christine Bose at $50. Diane and Jeff Rose at $100. Thank you. Continue to keep those pledges coming. But now it's time for just a little break from the Fund a Need. But we're going to come back in just a few minutes to check the thermometer. So please continue to keep those pledges coming in. All pledge amounts are welcome. We love seeing your name come across the leaderboard. Right now, we just want to take a few minutes to show you how your donations are pouring into the lives of these children. Here's a performance from the Celia Cruz Jazz Band featuring Kevin Hilario. Kevin is the winner of the 2020 Jazz Empowers Clifford Brown Award. Kevin received the award for showing outstanding leadership and talent during his senior year at Celia Cruz. He was selected out of hundreds of eligible students. This is the impact you're creating when you give. Soak in this amazing talent as Kevin and the Celia Cruz Jazz Band play this Duke Ellington classic. Thank you, Kevin, and the rest of the Celia Cruz Jazz Band for that inspirational performance. Now let's jet to Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis Central High School is another school supported by donors. You. Jazz Empowers has supported this school for the past 3 years as part of its band director support program. This song is from their winning performance at the 2019 Savannah Jazz Festival, one of the most prestigious high school jazz band competitions in this country. As you listen to this incredible performance, remember that you can easily make a donation using the donation or pledge button on your screen. All donations are welcome, whatever you can comfortably contribute. We're going to check back in on those pledges in just a few minutes. I hope to call your name on the flip side.
We launched our charter school program when we discovered a majority of public charter schools did not offer any music to their students. To address this inequity, we go into public charter schools that don't have an instrumental music program and run a jazz program at the school. We bring in expert jazz educators, just like Ricky Sebastian, to teach the jazz band for the entire school year. We provide free instruments to all students in the jazz band. Without our program, these students would not have the opportunity to play music at their school. We teach our students from our customized jazz curriculum, and we have transferred that to over 1,000 video lessons as a result of COVID. This has helped our students learn over the past year during online rehearsals. Now, let's take a trip to Brooklyn and downtown Chicago to hear some of our amazing students in this program.
What I like about playing in a jazz band is I get to make things, I meant to get music that I never thought I would be able to make. The music that we make makes me think differently and have feelings throughout the music. I'm really happy here.
What I like about being in a jazz band is, I guess, getting to spend a whole, however long the practice is, an hour and a half, 2 hours, with just learning and enjoying myself. I usually play classical pieces, so I joined and I was like, teach me jazz, and I've just spent the past year learning with everyone in it, and it's a lot of fun.
I like music, so jazz band is a way to like get that and learn at the same time. Jazz band is like a class where you can release, you have fun, we talk together and stuff like that. We make jokes and play with each other, and then like there's the next class and we're just like, oh, I'm relieved, I can make it through the rest of the day.
Kind of gives like an escape to like, you have all this stress going around at school, and it's like all these tests, all these things that they're having to prepare for. It's stressing you out. It's good to know that you have a good release, and when you come there, you're just having fun, and it's still a class, but you're having fun. You can kind of relate it to jazz, how everyone kind of like, everyone has their own thing, their own flavor that they add to it, but once they all come together, they all improvise, and we all work together to create something that's awesome.
Wow, that is proof. What you just saw is evidence of your donations at work, and it's overwhelming to hear the impact jazz has had on these charter school students, all because of Jazz Empowers and because of your pledges. And hey, I just want to let you guys know that we see you in the chat room. Kanisha, I know that you're dancing in your living room, and I just want to thank everyone that's joining us from New York. We see you, Tennessee, Denver, Nashville, of course, and Virginia. Thank you so much. As promised, the Fund a Need is open throughout the program. The next level of pledging is $130. I want to let you know we're seeing all these pledges. We are so much closer to our goal of 15,000. We've got 5,000 more to go. When you donate $130, you buy a new instrument for a student in the charter school program. That's where your money goes. So if you can donate at this level, hit the pledge button and let's see your name fly across the screen here. Maybe $130 isn't something that you can do, but maybe you're in a room with 3 friends and 3 of you, $43 can buy an instrument. In fact, we have a challenge for you tonight. If we get 15 of you to donate and pledge $130, that allows Jazz Empowers to give brand new instruments to an entire jazz band at a charter school. Let's go ahead and see and check in on these pledges. Rachel Rogers at $20. I see you. Brian Cohen, thank you so much for your $500 pledge. Charlotte, $50. Suzanne and Charlie at $10. Eric Lee, I see you at $70. Sylvia Matthews, $25. Ashley White, you're coming in at $25. T. Hasselt at $100. Thank you so much. Another $100 pledge from Jimmy Hopper. And how about Andy Cole at $50? I see ya. Hunter, thank you so much for a $130 pledge. And $25. Thaddeus, I see you. $70, Angela, I gotcha. Taylor, $50. Thank you so very much. Keep these pledges coming. We are talking about trumpets, trombones, saxophones, guitars, pianos, and drums. These are all instruments that are provided to students for free when you give at that $130 level. Now the next level is the $70 level. Another pledge tonight. When you pledge at $70, you sponsor a video lesson. Gang, COVID has impacted all of our lives. As the saying goes, the show must go on. And Jazz Empowers immediately pivoted and began teaching all charter school bands online. To help facilitate online rehearsals, they transitioned their entire first-year curriculum to online video lessons. So for $70, Angela Arnold, you've just done that. Taylor Dillon at 50, thank you. Said at 25, Jonathan Nash coming in at a $250 pledge. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. All right, you can scroll up a little bit more. Just remember, for $70, you are sponsoring one of these video lessons, all right? And keep those pledges coming, everybody. Thank you so very much. You can scroll up a little higher there. It's time now for another short break. We're heading back to New Orleans to hear a Mardi Gras classic you most certainly will recognize. Remember, we're checking back in on those pledges in just a few minutes, so keep those pledges coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next song is something you will hear year-round in New Orleans, but it's also popular during carnival time. This is entitled When the Saints Go Marching In.
great performance. Okay, everybody, as promised, we're now closing the silent auction. Your winning bids will now be appearing in your pledge card. Thank you to all of you that contributed. Now is your chance to experience New Orleans jazz firsthand and win a trip to New Orleans. We have a small but powerful auction. One experience is up for grabs. It's a trip to New Orleans with a 2-night personal tour of some of the best jazz clubs in the city. Included in the package are 2 round-trip tickets from your nearest Southwest Airlines based airport to New Orleans, a 2-night hotel stay, and a personal 2-night tour of some of the best jazz clubs in New Orleans, led by, of course, none other than the founder of Jazz Empowers himself, Andrew Johnston. Andrew is a jazz expert and will take you around New Orleans each night to hear some of the best musicians in the city, and you will see multiple performances each night. And all club cover fees are included in the package. Jazz Empowers will work to book the trip for dates that work with your schedule. Plus, this vacation package is good until March 2024. So you have up to 3 years to plan your trip. The only thing you need to do to make your bid on this incredible package is hit the bid button on your screen. Hey-oh, the auction is now open. The clock is ticking on this one, folks. 2 minutes on the clock, starting right now with Daniel. The bidding is opening up at $300. Who can bid at $300? Jimmy Hopper in at $300. Now, who do you give 4? Able to buy him at $400. $400 right there with Sylvia Matthews. Jimmy, are you back in at 5? Need 5. Able to buy him at $500. $400 bid. Now 5. Able to buy him at $500. $500. Susan B. Thank you so much. $500 now 6. Would you get 6? Able to buy them at $600. Would you get $600? $500. And we're in at John Cole coming in hot at $600. Now 7. Able to buy them at $700. Yes, $700 John Ison, but Sylvia Matthews has got you beat at $800 and Susan B back in at $900. Now 1,000. Able to buy them at $1,000. $900 Susan B holding it steady. We need $1,000. Able to buy them at $1,000. Would give $1,000. What do you get? $1,000. $900 Susan B. Sylvia, John, I'm looking at you. Sylvia Matthews in at $1,000. How about $1,100? 1 more minute to go on this live auction. Sylvia holding city at $1,000. Able to buy them at $1,100. Able to buy them at $1,100. What do you get? $1,100. Remember, Andrew Johnston himself is going to be taking you to New Orleans to visit elite jazz clubs, music, and stellar meet and greets, 2-night hotel stay, and of course, 2 round-trip tickets as well. Sylvia Matthews in at $1,000. We've got 30 seconds left to go on the ticker. Susan B, are you going to come in at $1,100? How about John? Are you coming in at $1,100? John Cole, $1,100. Do we see it? $1,000. Need 11. Able to buy him at 11. We've got 10 seconds left to go. Who's going to take this package right now? We're down to 5, 4, $1,100 with Hunter. 3, 2, 1. $1,100. Let's see who the winner is. Hunter, you came in out of nowhere, my friend, and you just took this for $1,100. That package has been sold. But guess what? Andrew is over here telling me something. Surprise, surprise. We can sell 1 more package just like this. So I'm going to be looking to that runner-up, Sylvia Matthews, or anyone else who wants to meet Hunter at that $1,100 bid. You can also have the same package. All you have to do is type in 2 words in the chat. I'm in. The first person to type those words in the chat box wins the package 2 and is going to New Orleans, round trip ticket with Andrew. Can we get anybody at the 1100? We will check back on the live auction winner at the end of the program, everybody. Thank you so much for your contribution. And Hunter, congratulations. I'm looking forward to who else is going to jump in and go along. Folks, we want to thank you for rising to the challenge tonight. We're still a little short of our goal. We're at 12.5 right now. We need to meet that $15,000 goal tonight, and I know that you can. As we wrap up our night, We felt it was really important to let you know that recently the Memphis Central High School jazz band came to Jazz Empowers and said they have a need for a new upright bass. The one they're using is beyond repair. Jazz Empowers has raised half the money for a new one, but still needs $1,000 to complete the purchase of a new one. Can we collectively accomplish this final need? For instance, if 40 of you donate $25, perhaps you weren't able to give it another level tonight, but $25 speaks to you. We can reach this goal. It is our last call for the evening. Now, I do want to say, and thank you very much, Angela Arnold and Rob Graham and Kanisha and Ashley White coming in at $25. I want to thank as well at the $130 level. We saw you, Michael Whitetalk, John Cole, Jeannie Pict, and Barbara Cooney. Thank you so very much. Keep these pledges coming. We are so close to our goal tonight. Remember, whatever you can pledge in this final push to help the students, not only at Memphis Central High, but also Jazz Empowers, is so appreciated. And we are so close to that goal tonight. Lorraine Morris, we see you at a $25 pledge. Thank you so much. Now, remember, folks, your pledges tonight, remember to check out. But first, we want to let you know that we're going to take you to the final trip to New Orleans in a party of three to see, but first let's take one final trip to New Orleans and party to 3 Mardi Gras classics. But hold on real quick. I want to see if we've got any last minute pledges. We are going to come in at the end of these last 3 songs and check on those pledges. So come on, I know you can do it. The thermometer is getting hotter tonight and we are so close to our goal. We look forward to seeing you on the flip side. Enjoy these 3 classics right now.
Selection for you is entitled Big Chief by Professor Longhair. This is entitled Carnival Time.
The green room is smoking and the plaza burning down. Drove my baby out the window, let the joint burn down. All because it's carnival time. Yes, it's carnival time. You know it's carnival time and everybody's having fun. Claiborne Street is rocking from one side to the other. Joint so packed, I'm about to smother. All because it's carnival time. Yes, it's carnival time. You know it's carnival time and everybody's having fun. Claiborne Street is rocking from one side to the other. Joint so packed, I'm about to smother. All because it's carnival time. Yes, it's carnival time. You know it's carnival time and everybody's having fun. All because it's carnival time. Yes, it's carnival time. You know it's carnival time and everybody's having fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. And we are going to finish up our last song with a song entitled Second Line, which is also the name of a very popular dance in New Orleans. Once again, Ashland Parker on the trumpet, Derek Doge on the saxophone, Don Vappy on guitar and vocals, unveiling the mask, and Richard Moten on the bass. Yours truly, Ricky Sebastian. We are the Carnival Time Band.
How about that for talent? Are you guys having a great night or what? We're about to wrap up our night, and I'm certainly sad to leave. Thank you so much for all your contributions tonight. There are more shout outs that I want to give tonight. Kirby Miller, you donated and pledged $143. Thank you so very much. And get this, guys, you guys are doing an amazing job. So far, collectively, you have raised $865 for the Memphis Central High School Jazz Band for the instrument that they need. Can we do that final push of a little bit more than $100? We are so very close. Lorraine Morris, we saw you at $25. Andy Peterson, John Eisen, Susan B, $25 pledge. Thank you. Renee, $25. Charlotte, thank you for your $50 pledge right there. Kanisha coming in at $25. I see you. Charlotte, $25. Jill Outman, thank you so much for your $25 pledge. Colin, you're also at 25, man. Thank you so much. Dave and Linda Johnston, you're coming in twice at $130. Doug Johnston, man, $25. Thank you. Jai West, $25 pledge. And Michael Hogan, $130. Jeff Gibson, $50. And how about Sybril Brown? You're in at $25. I gotcha. Jacqueline, you're $25. Barbara Johnson, $25 pledge. Jimmy Hopper, $75. Ashley White, $25. Doug Johnson, you're back in at $130 pledge. So thank you very much. What's a 2 thumbs up mean?
Both goals. We met both goals.
Oh, we met both goals. Everyone's excited. I'm getting 2 thumbs up over here. Marshall Tao, $250. Gang, look what you have just done. The thermometer has exploded tonight. We have exceeded our goal tonight. Thank you so very much. You can continue, of course, to keep those pledges coming, but we want to let you know how much we appreciate your support tonight, your energy, and your enthusiasm. We hope you have enjoyed this great night of Mardi Gras music. The inspirational student performances and testimonies were outstanding. Make sure to check out your pledge card before you log off. Thank you once again for our amazing sponsors, our Ella Fitzgerald level sponsors, Bass, Berry, and Sims, Kinemy Kitchen, thank you, Alex Wazili's Very Good Cocktails, and our Duke Ellington level sponsors, Stephen Richard and Doctors Mark and Kimberly Clay. The Fund a Need will remain open on this platform. You can continue to donate. You can also visit jazzempowers.org. From all of us here in virtual land, we sincerely thank you for spending an hour with us. I'm Juliet. I was honored to serve as your host and auctioneer. Good night and happy Mardi Gras.